I'm on a bit of a hike. All right, cool. So give me about 20 more seconds while I clear this bend. I'm on a little nature path here in Sydney, and it is almost 1 o'clock. We got, if you read the caption, I want to clarify, I don't want to call it misinformation, because I know a lot of you guys boxing fans, you don't regurgitate wrong stats on purpose. A lot of times when we repeat wrong stats, we hear it from people, right? And just like I always do, whenever there's a big fight, I like to cover the big fight over the upcoming weeks, whether I do a breakdown of both fighters and then find some cool stats about, whether the underdog or the favorite. In this case, it's Inoue. Now, over the last few weeks, I did a few videos about, his upcoming opponent, TJ Dahani. One of those videos was specifically about, I'll stop here in a second, was specifically about how the betting apps have Dahani as a 22-1 favorite to win, which is a huge underdog. And the internet voted, 97% of people on the internet are picking Dahani to get knocked out. So one of the videos I did, we know Inoue's a knockout artist, but Dahani, he's never been knocked out. And, one of my buddies is like, that's true, but nobody ever gets knocked out until they get knocked out. And moving forward, I did another video on Naoya Inoue's world title record. And this is where I want to talk a little bit about today. It's a produced and edited video. I'll tag it in this. You could watch it. I have on the screen his world title fights, and I break it down for you guys, bit by bit, fight by fight, his record. For some reason, there's a lot of people out there who are saying that Inoue is 23-0 in world title fights. I've seen people say 24-0 in world title fights, but guys, he's only fought 27 times. In his first 5 fights were not for world titles. He didn't fight for a world title until his 6th fight, okay? So if we do the simple maths, 5 minus 27 is already 22. So even if every fight after his 5th were world title fights, he'd be 22-0. But he's not, because 5 fights after that, he took 2 fights. The McConnell fight and the fight right after that. And those were for WBA regular belts. So fight fans out there who are fight nerds, statistic nerds like myself, when we add up world title belts, we don't count national belts and we don't count regular belts. In the statistics on Wikipedia, you'll find the WBA will have a WBA regular belt and a WBA world title belt, okay? Those 2 fights, the McConnell fight and the fight after, were for WBA regular belts, not world title fights. So you take those 2, plus his first 5 and 2 is 7. He's only fought 27 times. 27 minus 7 is 20. So to be factual, Naoya Inoue is 20-0 in world title fights. He is fighting tonight against TJ Dahani. If he beats him, he'll be 21-0. There's a lot of other stats on the line, like Inoue not winning by decision for over 5 years. TJ Dahani never getting knocked out. So there's a lot to watch. If you guys are bored in about 9 hours, it'll be 9:30 Sydney time here. I'm about to take this river, so. At about 9:30, I'm going to be doing a live. I'll be live streaming the fight. Obviously, you're not going to be watching the fight, but I'm going to break down the fight like I always do. Appreciate you guys. Good, man. I appreciate all you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Tune into the fight tonight if you're not sleeping. Wherever you are in the world, I appreciate it.